Welcome once again to the third lecture of this series. And in this video, we are going to learn about few of the very important concepts. And let's see what those concepts are. Number one is data types. Number two is operators. Number three is Python casting. And number four is Python keywords. So let's start these topics one by one. So what is a data type? It's fairly simple. So data type is the attribute of a variable that tells us what kind of data it contains. You can say it is a nature of a variable. Okay, so what kind of data, what kind of nature it has? Let's look at this with some examples. So if there is x and the value of x is 10, then we can say the data type of x is integer. Okay, so again, if there is another x and the value of that x is 10, that is 10 written in the string, then we can say the data type of x is string. So in third case, if let's say x equal to 10.10, and in this case the data type of x is float. When you look at it from the perspective of mathematics, then you can say it is a decimal, but in terms of Python this is a float. So there are two broad categories of data type. First is mutable and second is immutable. For immutable data types, the values cannot be changed later. And for mutable data types, you can change the value in the later stages. So there are three immutable data types and three mutable data types. So when we talk about numbers, strings and tuples, these are immutable. And when we talk about list, dictionary and sets, these are mutable. So what are these different data types? Like what is a list, what is a dictionary? We will surely see in the upcoming videos. Okay. So as of now, stay tuned. We are going to start with a new topic, that is Python operators. So I am not going to tell you about all those operators which exist on this planet, but rather I will tell you some meaningful operators which is of real use for you. So the number one operator is arithmetic operator. Okay? This is plus, minus. For multiply we use asterisk, divide, and this is called remainder. This is floor, and this is used for exponent purposes. Okay, so second is assignment. Assignment operator is used to assign a value to a variable. The third is comparison operator. Like you can compare two different values with the help of comparison operators, that is greater than or less than, or equal to or not equal to. Fourth one is logical operators, that is in logical operators you will use and, or, not. Now coming to the topics, what is Python? So what are Python keywords? These are some reserved words which you cannot use to declare a variable. So you cannot declare a variable like this and equal to 10 because and is a reserved word. You cannot declare a variable like this if equal to 10 because if is a reserved word. The third topic, that is Python. So what is Python casting? Python casting, if you changes the data type of a variable on the fly, like in between the program, so that is known as Python casting. Suppose x equal to 10 here. So somewhere in between you want x to behave like a float. You can just say float bracket 10. Okay. Now if you print the value of x, you will get a float number. Okay, this is 10.0. Suppose there is another variable y equal to 10 and you want to convert this integer into a string. So you will just write y equal to str and 10. Okay. Also, if you want to check the data type of this variable y, print type of y. Okay. So let me quickly comment out this. Here you can see this is of a string class. The data type of y is of a string class because we have converted this integer class into a string class by an artificial method. So this is called Python casting. Okay, thank you. That's all for today. From the next video onwards, we will start solving some problems and we will be applying all these theoretical concepts on some real problems. All right, thank you. Bye bye.